Hey everybody, this is President Becca from TCGSO, and I'm here with Sean, our percussion section leader and one of our in-house arrangers for our spring concert. Sean, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe where you're from, what instruments you play?
Yeah, so my name is Sean, also known as Sean R. Hanson on music streaming services and social media, whatever. And I am a piano player and percussionist based here in Minneapolis. I'm from Woodbury, actually. And then I went to college at Michigan Tech University, but now that I have a job here in the Twin Cities, I'm here to stay. So, yeah.
How long have you been in TCGSO?
This is my third season with the group. I've known about the group since the original founding, but I took the first season off because of an unscheduled medical thing that I could risk doing it, but glad that that's over with so I can join full-time now.
Tell us about the piece that you arranged for us.
So, pieces.
Pieces.
Yeah, so this is the Pokemon Gold and Silver Medley, and there are 13 pieces from Pokemon Gold and Silver in this giant medley. There's a lot of themes ranging from route themes, towns and cities, encounter themes, battle themes, just a nice medley of everything to try to capture the whole feeling of an adventure through Pokemon Gold and Silver in the Johto region.
And I know kind of your process that you had to cut a few, so how did you decide which ones would stay in the medley?
So I started by basically narrowing down what I thought like the most iconic and defining tracks of Pokemon Gold and Silver were. And then I also consulted with a few others like for what they thought what pieces need to be in for sure. And then of course with time constraints you can't put everything, especially with how big the rest of the concert programming is, so you don't want to stretch too long to kill everybody's chops. So I ended up going with 13, about each movement is about 45 seconds to a minute long, plus or minus a bit. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. And there's a lot of different instrumental features sections, lots of solos in the piece for sure, so you guys can have look forward to that. And as well as some ear candy stuff, either with fun percussionist vocal stuff and the rest you'll have to find out.
There's some fun surprises in there. Did you try to match the original or did you make your own spin on it?
I tried to do a mix of both, so I never actually played Gold and Silver growing up. I played the remakes Heart Gold and Soul Silver because I'm a child. So Gold and Silver is of course written for the Game Boy sound card, which is a standard three-channel audio file plus a fourth percussion track. And then the Heart Gold and Soul Silver remakes, those are more fully orchestrated for the DS sound card. So I tried to base it off of the Gold and Silver original version as a skeleton and then fleshed it out using Heart Gold Soul Silver elements as well as my own personal spin on things.
Yeah. How did it feel the first time we played it?
Well, first off, it was fun to use the fun percussion, but turning some heads with that. Again, you'll have to see what that means. But then it's just like, oh crap, this is like real. It's really, really cool. I don't know how to describe the feelings, but it's just like, yeah, I did this. And heck yeah.
Yeah. And you arranged a piece for us last concert cycle, Beyond the Sky. That was like your crowning.
Yeah, that was like my magnum opus
Yes.
online piece because that was basically a project originally with the Pixel Mixers online community album group, and that was a big online project. And so that arrangement was already finished. And was originally written for that project, but this is the first arrangement I've done specifically for this group, so that's a different feeling, and that was a really cool experience.
Did you have any challenging moments when you were arranging this?
The obvious one being the deadline, but there's a lot.
Fast.
There's a lot of like kind of niche instrument techniques that I had to either ask about. Like it's like often like I'm not a strings player, so I had to do a lot of consulting with the strings player. Like, okay, is this enough time to swap between pizzicato and arco, or like any sort of like weird brass technique? Like in the Goldenrod City movement, there's notably like a bunch of brass. They're going da 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 da. And I want to make sure that they are able to execute properly, and as well as just general. There's a lot of things like as well as asking the soloists what they think is possible as well, since some of them have to switch instruments. Notably, there's going to be an English horn solo in the Azalea Town movement. You can look forward to that. And it's a really beautiful solo that I think a lot of people will enjoy.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to arrange for TCGSO? Because we put out an open call for arrangers around the world.
be willing to ask for help, especially with like instruments that you're not familiar with. Like my process for stuff writing is generally I trust the musicians to know their instrument more than I know mine, so I'll write a guideline part, and then about as well as I'll ask the musicians themselves to see like, hey, what do you think I should do here? And if they have something that I disagree with, then we try to come with a compromise, but for the most part I'm able to go with what they want while also fulfilling my creative vision.
Do you have a piece, a part of your piece where you look forward to it every time? Without spoiling that part.
That's a question.
Because I have a favorite, but I don't want to spoil it.
I will say, pay attention to the saxophone section.
Okay, last few questions. Rapid fire. Describe arranging this piece in 3 words.
Lots of time.
And then, okay, you haven't played Gold and Silver, but do you have a favorite character or a favorite Pokemon?
Favorite Pokemon, Altaria, the fluffy cloud bird. Absolutely, she is my favorite. Although she is from the Ruby and Sapphire Hoenn games, so if I had to go from a favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, I'd probably go with Kingdra.
Okay, thank you so much, Sean. You can hear Sean's arrangement of the Pokemon Gold and Silver medley exclusively at Edison High School on May 8th. See you there.
Thank you.